Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I am here with my first layout using these printables from Nicole Jones 911, and I'm very sorry that it took me almost the whole month to get these going. um, I'm not quite sure how January really got away from me, but it really did, and I kind of caught myself going, it's like halfway through the month and I haven't even started, so I apologize for that. I promise in February I will be much earlier in the month. That's 100% my fault, so... but I knew right away with the printables, I wanted to do this layout that is all about Layla watching Hocus Pocus for the first time. We introduced the girls to Hocus Pocus in 2019, I believe, and they absolutely love it. And I knew I had this kit in my stash that is Halloween themed, and I got it from Not Just for Boys last year. And I wanted to use this kit to actually make this layout. It was one of those, I know exactly what I'm going to use this kit for. And so when I ordered it, I had the plans to do that, and then I just hadn't made the page yet, thank goodness, because then Nicole came out with some perfect printables for this too. So I'm going to combine both Not Just for Boys and Nicole Jones for this layout. And I'm going to use the Halloween themed kit along with printables from Nicole. So designing or combining both of my design teams on this one, which is kind of funny, but they both just have perfect elements. So I have two 4x6 photos, and I matted the photos with black, and then I'm going to use this really, really pretty background paper that is like a very deep teal color, and I cut it down by about 1/4 inch, and then I'm going to put that on top of the black. So since it's a pattern that goes off the page, I really try to make sure I frame those with some solid cardstock so that it stops your eye on the pattern. And then this paper here has moons and stars on it, and I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges with black soot just so that it can stand out a little bit, since it's going down on a very busy piece of paper. And then the orange there is actually a washi tape paper. So it has, I could rip that off and use it like a washi tape, and it would be very thin and a little transparent, but I decided to keep the backing on it just because I wanted it to stand out a little bit more. I didn't want it to blend into that teal paper at all, so I kept the backing on it, but I did have the option to take it off if I wanted to. And you could probably tell a little bit off my lights, it has a little bit of a sheen to it because it is the texture of a washi tape, so it's very interesting. Okay, so I have those down there. And now the big thing that I knew I wanted to use here were these letter stickers that came in the kit. So they have words that say Hocus Pocus, and I said, okay, I'm going to use this to document this memory because I knew I had it. So I am just going to put those down here, and then I'm going to combine these with some of the letter printables from Nicole to finish off my title. So I'm just going to go ahead and get those down. And then as I'm looking at this, I really like these spider webs that are kind of corner spider webs. So I'm going to grab a couple of these and put them on that white paper there, because I think if I used them anywhere else, you wouldn't really be able to see them that much. So I'm going to go ahead and put those down. And I know that I want my these letter stickers to say reaction to, so my whole title is going to be reaction to Hocus Pocus. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out all of the letters that I need, and then I cut them out by hand. So it's going to take a little time, so I'll go ahead and cut that out, as because I got to cut around them and everything. I do leave a little bit of a white border around them, and then this little black label here from the kit is just like the perfect size to go ahead and put these down. So I'm going to just use my ATG and put a little bit on the back of each letter, and then put those down. So it's going to say reaction to Hocus Pocus. And I'm definitely going to use one of these purple Polaroids from Nicole to do my journaling. So I'm going to cut out the one on the top that kind of went with Layla's PJs the best, because her PJs are pink and purple. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut out one of these hats. Now there is a hat patch that came in the kit as well that you can see right there, and I plan to use that too. But when I cut this one out and put it down. This one was enough. I didn't need a second one, so I'll keep the patch for another layout at another time. But I'm going to go ahead and cut out one of the smaller hats from the printable sheet. And when I put it down, I really like the way that it just kind of nuzzles the H in the title. So that's where I'm going to end up putting it. And then for these arrows, I wanted to cut out the one that said magic, which is perfect. And then there is another one that I cut out there, and I'm trying to see what that says, but I can't. So, yeah, I don't know what that one says. I'm sure you'll be able to see it in the close-ups, but I am going to go ahead and put these down, and then I'm going to make sure I have, oh, it says candid. There we go. Candid, which is perfect because I, caught those pictures of her as she's watching the movie, and just her facial expressions are so funny. Now I'm looking at the sticker sheet here from the kit, and I want to put something down there. And there's a couple stickers that say this. It says bubble, bubble, toil, and trouble. So I wanted to use one of them. I was just trying to decide which one, and I went ahead and went with this one, which also highlights the green in the background paper. So that went really nicely. I overlaid the H with the hat there, so it kind of overlays it. This little banner sticker here says frightening. So I put that down there along the bottom. And then I had these Freckle Fawn pieces here, and I used up that package, which I'm really happy. I've had those for a very, very long time. They're thick chipboard pieces. So one has a heart, and it's the perfect pink color to go with the printables. And then one is a purple, and it says hi on it, and it's circle. So I put that over top of the hat buckle. So I thought those were good little additions. And then in the kit, there was this little house, a little haunted house, which was really cute. And since, the witches lived in a house in the movie, I went ahead and put that down on top of this arrow here. And I'm using red line tape, but I really had to mash it along the bottom because it's not a flat back charm. So I had to really press it into the paper to make sure it was going to stick, but it did. I'm just going to go ahead and put my chipboard down and then do my journaling. And I just love her facial expressions here. She was, she kind of almost had a worried look on her face the whole time if she wasn't laughing. So it was really funny. And she's eating popcorn as well in the pictures. So. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab some enamel dots and sprinkle some of those around. I believe I grab some black. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to use purple or black, but I think the black is going to stand out better against the background papers. So I went ahead and used some black enamel dots. And I'm going to use the whole row here. And then that completes my layout, guys. So I have some close-ups here for you. Please let me know if you guys have any questions at all. And if you haven't checked out Nicole's printables, please do. I will leave her website linked down below along with a discount code for you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day. I'll see you again soon.